Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to go over the top 5 things that I've acquired in the last 3.5 years that have made my van life a little bit easier or better. I just want to say I'm not sponsored by any of these items. I just want to let you guys know what I think have improved my van life. So let's get to it. Alright, so in no particular order, I'm going to start with the Rad Mini 4 2019. I love this bike. It's great for getting around. You can tour around a place, see what it all has to offer without having to drive places. I go and get groceries on this thing all the time. I have some pannier bags to go on the back of it. If you want to see what I've done to the bike, you can look in the description, or is it on this side? Yeah, it's just improved my life so much better. I just love this bike. And then the Rocky Mounts hitch, swing away hitch is great. It obviously swings away like this and stows over to the side. And it stows behind it, not over to the side. And there's the locking bar here. And I keep it locked up, as well as there's a cable lock that's attached to the bike rack itself. Just made life so much easier having this. The bike does fold up. I used to actually keep it under my bed in the van, but it always took up Doozer's spot. And so I had to pull it out every night that I parked somewhere. It just got to be a bit of a pain, so it's so much nicer having it on the back of the bike now. So here's what I'm talking about. My bike did fit under here folded, but then I'd have to remove the bed and everything else, and then I'd have to take the bike out when at nighttime so Doozer could have his bed back. But this is the perfect little spot for him, and just easier to have the bike rack there. Okay, next thing is the Jackery 500 battery bank and solar panels. This thing's so nice to have. I can charge up my e-bike with it, as well as during the day when my van's charging up with solar, I could just strictly use this and let the van fully charge up. So it's nice to have an alternate power source. These are, I think, 100 watt panels. So it's got 3 USB ports, a cigarette lighter port, and a 110 voltage. It's pure sine wave. Great little thing to have. Another thing I have is this travel Berkey. It's 1.5 gallons. Safest drinking water you can get, no matter where you are, where you're filling up your water from. Filters the water out really well. It's got 2 charcoal filters, if you can see that in there. And all the drinking water for Doozer and I comes out of this. It's just the best. I don't like having bottled water. I don't think it's a waste. And these filters last forever. I think you can get 6,000 gallons, or I think, what is that, 4,000 fills. So that thing lasts quite a while. So I just use my fresh water tank to fill up the Berkey with. And the tap is luckily enough, just long enough to fill it. So I just fill it that way, and usually I have to fill it about twice for Doozer and I a day. This is the alpacool C20. I bought that on Black Friday. I think I paid $135 for it. It's nice. It's got the display panel there. And it even has Bluetooth display and an extra USB port. It has 12 volts or 110. Keep it at minus 15. I use it as a freezer. I keep so much stuff in there. Leftovers, frozen food. I can freeze bread in there. It just makes boondocking so much easier to have all this frozen food compared to our little freezer that we have here in the fridge. So with the fridge being right here, whenever I'm camping, I have it hooked up to the 12 volt supply here under the bench that I installed myself. Okay, so for any of the Heimer people that want to know how this was installed, there's the back of the USB cigarette lighter port that I installed. I drilled 3 holes for them to fit through, and then I just spliced on the negative and positive wires to the Truma 12-volt power supply. And when I'm driving, I don't like it in between the seats, so I just put it here against the bench, just like that. Well, I think that's it. I think those are the top 5 things that have improved and or bettered my van life. Well, that's all I got for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.